United States of America, the new president, the second term president, Trump, had made, in my belief, a major mistake. Not only Trump, but I think United States. And this should be a lesson that we should look through the history. Indeed, America is thinking that they are the only unique power, ultimate power in the world. Looking at the power, looking at the conflict in Ukraine and other part of the world, you can see the influence of United States. And it is also correct, as not an assumption, but a correct, I will say, observations that United States can do whatever they want, but to some levels. If you look at the history, especially the European history or the Middle East history, you will see the Persian Empire, you will see the Ottoman, the Seljuk Empire, you will see also the United Kingdom Empire, the German Empire, or German-Hungary Empire. You will see that they come to a point where they feel the unique power and they feel that they can do whatever they want, but always a resistance starts. And I believe the United States President Trump statement about the Palestinians, asking them to flee or asking them to ethnically leave the area to Israelis, Jews, let's say, will initiate a big resistance from the Muslim population. Because this is not an act only to Gaza, but I believe this will be considered as an act to the religion. The reason is that not because it's an Israel or the Palestinian conflict. The Israelis' underlying statement is always coming from the religious ground, and that's the problem. When you statement and your goal becomes from the roots of the religions, an anti-observation and anti-resistance will start emerge. And I believe the United States President Trump's statements about instructing, or ordering Palestinians to leave the Gaza Strip is going to start, I will say, raising a resistance in the heart of the Muslim population, especially in the future, because it gives a clear indication it's not about the Gaza only anymore. It's about the religion also, and this will become to the heart of the people a problem. It's not about the land belongs to Gaza and so on and so forth. The American presidents or the American states, the state made a big mistake. They always had a very good plan before they acted, and they always tried to win the hearts and the minds of the people. Now, for the first time, they don't care it, and they directly attack it. And that's why there will be a resistance. They lost this leverage anymore because they know that it cannot be done anymore. This is the level that they can achieve, so they have to use a brutal force. And that's the turning point. And that's why it is going to create a resistance in the minds of, at first in the minds of the people, and then this resistance will start growing. And we will see that the Muslim populations will have a stringent, let's say, or a robust idea about what's going on in the world against the Muslim countries. That's almost a fact now. That will be a very, I think, wrongdoing of the United States at this moment, if you look from this aspect, because you are losing the heart and the mind of the people. And once you lose, then the resistance will start. That's why the country where I'm also from, is Turkey, is trying to now build up a military industrial in order to defend itself, because they see that there's a threat also. This is what Iran is doing, or has been doing. But let's be honest, because of the financial resources is not there, depleting, they cannot do that. Countries like Saudi and Egypt they have nothing to do. Really, nothing. They are just trusting, or they need the US. Turkey's force is not like Saudis and Egypt, they have the land and the resources with the land. That's why we are lucky. And we will see in future water is going to be very, very important again, much more important than today. So let's summarize it. Trump asked the Palestinians to leave the Gaza Strip because the Israeli statements or the claims are coming from the religious route, and now the United States are against the Gazas or the Palestinians, let's say, and asking them to leave and give all the land to the Israel. It's like home. Imagine that somebody's coming from outside and asking you to leave the home, and he says it's mine. They will lose the heart and the mind of the Muslim populations, which is going to create a big problem in the future. I think his statement is not only a brutal fact that the United States is the only ultimate power, which is a fact. We have to all accept this. But it's also a major point, a turning point, a milestone in the history that states, if I am the most important power, ultimate power, I can do whatever I want. But history shows the Ottoman, the Selçuk, Sasanids, or British Empire, they all fall because they said so, they wanted to do so, but the resistance didn't make them happen that. Keep it in mind and keep in touch. Have a nice day.